Does anybody remember what happened to the poor gingerbread man?
The fox ate him.
Okay, he kept getting eaten. He got eaten by the fox. So what did the fox do?
He tricked him.
All right, so in one of the books, how did he trick him?
Coming closer.
Come closer. He pretended like he couldn't hear. And when the gingerbread man got up close, what did that fox do? Ate him up. All right, in the other book, how did the fox trick him?
He went in the water and
he went in the water and he got the gingerbread man to get on his tail, then on his back,
and then
on his shoulders, and then on his nose, and whoop, got it. Okay. So today...
Then the bird got him.
Oh yes, that was when we watched though. So today, here's my gingerbread man. And we'll see what happens to this gingerbread man. Do you think he's going to get eaten too?
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know. Oh, she's not in here. Kylie, you can hold Ellie.
How did you catch?
Let's see what happens to this gingerbread man.
Let's do this.
So, my author's name is Jim. What does the author do?
Write the picture.
No, the author writes the words, and what does the illustrator do?
Make the
Makes the
picture.
pictures. My illustrator's name is Barbara. The Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time, there was a little old man and a little old woman. One day, little old woman said, "Let's make a gingerbread man." "Yes, let's do," said the little old man, and that's what they did. Are you okay, babe? Do you need another drink of water? No? Okay. So they mixed up the batter, and they rolled out the dough, and they shaped the little arms, and they shaped the little legs, and they shaped the little head, and with raisins they made eyes and a nose and a mouth, and with sugar they dressed him in a fancy suit of clothes. Doesn't he look nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so now where are they going to put him?
In the oven.
In the oven. So they put the gingerbread man in the oven, and they waited, and pretty soon a delicious smell was coming from the oven, and it told them that the gingerbread man was ready. Okay, what is going to happen when they open the oven door? Sure enough, when they opened up the oven door, what did he do?
Jumped out.
He jumped out. Out popped the gingerbread man, and he ran across the floor. The little old man and the little old woman could hardly believe their eyes. The gingerbread man looked up at them, and he put his hands on his little hips, and he said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The little old man reached down to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran out the door and down the road, and the little old man and the little old woman ran after him. Come back, they yelled. But the gingerbread man looked over his shoulder and he said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than to be your snack." Okay, so we got some more rhyming words right there. He said, "No, no, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than to be your snack." Back, snack. Those are our rhyming words. Can you say that? Back, snack. They kind of sound the same. Well, off he goes down the road. I wonder who he's going to meet. So there's a man. Okay, he ran and he ran and he ran, and after a time he met a man standing in front of his shop. This man is a butcher. So in his shop he sells all different kinds of meat and things to eat. The gingerbread man looked at him, put his little hands on his hips, and he said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run away from a husband, I've run away from a wife, and I can run away from you too. I can. The butcher reached down to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran on down the road, and the butcher ran after him. Come back, he said. And not far behind him were the little old man and the little old woman. Come back. But the gingerbread man looked over his shoulder and said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than to be your snack." And he kept on running. And he ran and he ran and he ran. until he came to a cow. He came along a cow. The gingerbread man looked up at her. He put his little hands on his hips. And what does he say?
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife, I've run from a butcher with a carving knife, and I can run away from you too. I can. The black and white cow reached out to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran down the road, and the black and white cow ran after him. Come back, she yelled. And not far behind was the butcher with the knife. Come back, come back. And then the man and the woman. Come back. But you know what he said? No, I won't come back. I'd rather run than to be your snack. And he ran and he ran and he ran.
He just had no legs.
I know.
He didn't want to do this.
We want to see who he meets next.
Wolf.
Nope.
Pig.
A pig. Now, in this book, they don't call her a pig. They call her a sow. It means the same thing. Sow is another word for pig. But the reason they call it a sow is because it rhymes with the word cow. Can you say sow, cow? Can you say that with me? Sow, cow. All right. So after a time, he met a muddy old sow. The gingerbread man looked up at her, put his hands on his hips, and said, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife, I've run from a butcher with a carving knife, I've run from a cow all black and white, and I can run from you too. I can. Well, the muddy old sow reached up to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran on down the road. Come back, yelled the muddy old sow. And not far behind, the man, the woman, the butcher, the cow were all yelling too. Come back, come back, come back. But you know what he said? No, I won't come back. I'd rather run than to be your snack. And he ran and he ran and he ran. Until, whoop,
A fox.
who does he meet? The fox. Oh, here we go again. After a time, he met a fox. The gingerbread man looked up at him, put his little hands on his hips, and said, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife, I've run from a butcher with a carving knife, I've run from a cow and a muddy old sow, and I can run from you too. I can. What did you say? Said the fox. That tricky fox pretended like he couldn't hear very well. I'm not as young as I used to be, he said. You'll have to come a little closer and speak a little louder. So the gingerbread man got up close to the fox and he said in a loud voice, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife, I've run from a butcher with a carving knife, I've run from a cow and a muddy old sow, and I can run from you too. I can. Well, just then, the man, the woman, the butcher, the cow, and the sow came running around a turn in the road, and they were yelling, come back, come back, come back. The gingerbread man looked over his shoulder, but before he could start running, what do you think's going to happen? Who's going to get him? The fox. Before the gingerbread man could say a single word, the fox jumped up and grabbed him, and quick as a wink, before he could think, with a snap and a snick and a lap and a lick, the gingerbread man was gone. Where do you think he went?
In his stomach.
In whose stomach? The fox. The man, the woman, the butcher, the cow, and the sow stood there and stared at the fox. He didn't give anybody a bite. He ate it all. He didn't give them even a crumb. Man. Riddle, riddle, ran. Fiddle, fiddle, fan. So ends the story of the gingerbread man. So nobody got to have a taste. just that silly old fox. The end. Man, that fox gets him every time.
I'm being nice to my friends.
If you caught the gingerbread man, would you eat it all yourself?
No.
Do you think you would share it with your friends?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's sweet. Just a minute, babe, okay?
I
I would share. If I caught the gingerbread man, I would share with you. Okay, let me show the kids at home something we're going to work on today with the gingerbread man. So we're going to work on...
What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking through my folder here. We're going to work on drawing some different kinds of lines to help us with our writing. So I got the gingerbread man and I got the fox. So we're going to work on tracing these crazy little lines in between the fox and the gingerbread man. I know, some of them are kind of hard to do. Like these kind of look like
Zigzag.
zigzags, yeah. They kind of look like mountains, maybe? Maybe, yeah. These kind of look like squares to me, or almost teeth. And this one kind of looks like a wave. So we're going to practice those today.
Those look like